Hello and welcome back to Kicking Off with Blackburn Rovers FC of the Championship with your host, the Philosopher 24, or should I say manager as well. So, it's been a long time, but I've gone through pre-season, I've done some dodgy dealings, or not dodgy dealings, but some good business. I haven't been in my car giving interviews though like Harry Redknapp, but I think I've done some good business, and hopefully Blackburn Rovers, due to me, are ready for the new season. Hopefully we can see them get promoted this season. Hopefully, as I keep on saying. But yes, with no further ado, we shall have a look at the transfers before we get into our first game of the season against Cardiff City FC. Let's go to the transfers. Let's transfer the history. Now, these are the outs. I'm just going to go through them quickly. Chris Brown, good player for us, scored 6 goals for us last season. Wasn't good enough, I felt, on a lot of money. We could get a better player with more experience, so we let him go. Tommy Spurl, who was disappointed last season because I thought he was going to play much better than he did, so he didn't really perform. He only got a 6.44 rating in 13 games, so I let him go, and now he's found himself at Ipswich. So sad to see him go. I thought he could perform better, but he didn't, so he's off to Ipswich. Simon Eastwood, our backup goalkeeper last season. I don't know if you saw a lot of him. I don't think I saw a lot of him. He didn't perform for us. Well, he didn't even play for us. But I thought he didn't deserve a new contract. He didn't play well when he was on a loan spell to Luton. He only got 4 clean sheets. I guess he got 1 man of the match, which is pretty good for a goalkeeper. But he only got a rating of 6.65 rating. Plus, he's 27. He doesn't look like he's got the potential or the stats to see us go forward in the league, so I let him go, and sadly he hasn't found a club yet. I think Crewe and MK Dons are interested, but yeah, goodbye Simon Eastwood. Now then, these are all youth players up to Jordan Preston to Andy Fisher are all youth players. I don't know if you want to see them. I'm not going to show them. Maybe I'll just say Andy Fisher gone. I'll do it really quickly. Matthew Platt gone to Flyde. Yeah, none of these have potential. Lewis Mansell gone to Forest Green Rovers. None of them had potential. Can I just add again? Stuart Callaway, free transfer. Josh Askew, free transfer. Oliver Mayhew, free transfer. Luke Walls, he had a bit of potential, but I didn't see. There was better strikers in the youth team, so I let him go. Dean Rittenberg, he was a bit too old. Now he's at Blackpool. I thought he might have progressed, but he was on a lot of money, and he's a bit old to see him perform better. Ryan Crump, goalkeeper, gone. Didn't have any potential, so he's gone. And then Jordan Preston, striker, didn't really perform that well for his Ayr or Kidderminster in that other order. I guess he did play well for Kidderminster, but that was in the National League. He's 20 years old, and he doesn't look like he's going to get any better as we need him, so he's out. Now we go into the more exciting outs, I guess you could say. Sasa Pecci is out of contract. He's gone out. He's packed his bags. He's gone. Yeah, I didn't think he was good enough for the money we were paying him, and I don't think he had the potential. Or he was a bit too old to fulfill the potential. So I got rid of him. He wasn't playing last season. I think he only came on like twice for us in the cup, and twice for us in the league. And he played twice in the cup, and he only got a 6.35 rating overall, which is a bit embarrassing, really. He mainly played internationally for Togo, and he went on loan to Notts County for a bit, but he only got 3 games and a 6.63 rating. So, yeah, I didn't think he was good enough. So he is now reported to be major interest from Barnsley and Falkirk. So I wish the best of luck to him. Matthew Killigallen, who performed very well for us last season, very good average. But he just wasn't. He went off the boil sometimes. He would make silly mistakes. He would try to play his way out of trouble sometimes, but I didn't like him to. So I got rid of him as he was earning a lot of money, and I thought I could get a better experienced player. Yes, he was old as well, so yeah. So I got rid of him. He did play well last season, playing 25 games, getting one man of the match and 1 goal with a 6.82 rating, but he did cost us, I think, a few goals. So it's sad to see him leave after he's been a good servant to the club, but I wish all the best of luck to him. I think Shrewsbury are interested in him, and that would be a really good signing for Shrewsbury, seeing he's only 32. So I wish the best of luck. Then we go on to Ben Marshall, who I'm so frustrated about. Why did he leave? Oh, QPR got a really good deal here. On a free, they've got potentially a Premier League player in the future. 25 years old, 2 caps for England under 21s. Got great stats, great free kick. I don't know why he didn't want to sign a contract. He played 21 games last season and 3 assists with a 6.7 rating, 6.7 rating, or 7.67 rating, 6.76 rating. So I don't think he really fitted into the team last season. I was going to try him this season to see if he can actually progress in the role. But sadly, I wasn't given the opportunity as he didn't want to sign a contract. So QPR got a steal for free. So bye Ben Marshall. I wish good luck as well. Chris Taylor wasn't very good for me, I don't think. Didn't play much. He played at the beginning of the season, but when other players like Ben Marshall came back in, he lost his place, and Sullivan came in as well, the Irishman. So he lost his place. He only got 1 assist in 12 games and a 6.55 rating. Not good enough, really. So he packed his bag and he's gone to Bradford City. So good luck. Again, I think Bradford City are in the Championship now. So we might be playing him. And you know what that means. He'll probably score against us. The next one out is Hope Akpan, who I actually signed in a past FM, I think it was last year's FM, for Falkirk, and he didn't play as well again. It's something about him. His stats don't play well in a game style. Like, when I was playing for Falkirk, he just never played well. So, he didn't play well for me. He got a 6.49 rating in 16 games, 10 from the start and 6 off the bench. Sorry. So I actually got 550k for him for Samsunspor in Turkey. So from Samsunspor in Turkey. So sad to see him leave. Didn't fulfill his potential. He's 24 years old now. He's got 4 caps in Nigeria. I don't think he was going to progress for us. So I let him go, and I got lots of money for him, so that's always good for the club. And then the last out is Devon Green, who actually played for us in the pre-season, and he did pretty well, as you'll see. So he's got great pace and great physicals, but that's mental and technical, so hopefully on his second loan spell in Scotland he can perform even better, or not even better, but better, of course, because you need to perform better than 6.49 rating for 13 games. So now he's given a chance at Inverness Caledonian Thistle. So hopefully he can perform better, improve those technical and mentals, and come back and maybe even push for a first team starting place. And those were the outs then. Now you're probably more interested in the ins, and these are the ins. Brede Hangeland, the 35-year-old Norwegian player who has played 84 games for Norway and scored 4 goals. And his past clubs are Crystal Palace, Fulham, Viking FC, KF or something like that, and Vidar. That's good knowledge off the top of my head. He is a very good player, very experienced, very tall, of course. I've seen him play lots in real life, and he's really impressed me during his time in the Premier League. And I thought, you know what, we could do with more experience, because Killigallen, yes, he had Premier League experience, but not as much as Brede Hangeland does. Yes, he's on a lot of money at 17k for a 35-year-old in the Championship, but I think he can really perform as a backup for us, or even start and push for starts. And he can probably, those games that you might not win in a midweek, I reckon Brede Hangeland would help us win those games, because he is a very good, sturdy player. He's got great heading, of course, great determination and leadership, so hopefully he can push the team forward into a more experienced, well-rounded team. Of course, he's played very well last season for his age in the Premier League, playing 17 games with a 6.88 average, and I think if he can replicate that this season, hopefully we can get to the Prem. I don't know if he'll play after the Prem, but we'll see after then. So that's Brede Hangeland. The second signing was Hal Robson-Kanu, who, looking back at it, maybe wasn't as good as a signing as I would have hoped. I mean, his stats are alright, but I think maybe I was blinded by the reason he was Welsh and the reason that he's played so well in real life that almost I skipped over the stats. But still, he's a very good player. 27 years old, 31 Welsh caps, 33 goals, 4 under 21 caps and 2 goals. Got lots of experience. He has played in the Premier League before. Yes, he has, scoring 7 goals, which is not bad. So he's been at Reading all this time, and last season he actually scored 4 goals, 4 assists. Got 4 assists, 1 man of the match, a 7.08 average in 14 games. I don't know why, what stopped him. Maybe he had an injury. Let's have a look. Yeah, he had a 2 months injury at the start of the season, I think. But yes, good to see him in. I'll be playing on the right. Hasn't lit the pre-season up, but hopefully he can perform better when the season progresses and he gets more familiar with the role. The next one is Bakhtir Rahmani, who you probably have heard of last season or last episode. I might have mentioned him coming in. He's a very good player, and I think he can still progress as a better player. I think, even though his age is 24, I think if he's got more experience in the English game, maybe his physicals might go up. I don't know. Hopefully they will, because he's already a good player, but some of his physicals are letting him down. I'm going to be playing him in a roaming playmaker role, which you'll see in the tactics in a minute. He's played 10 times for Iran and scored 2 goals, and he's played 8 under 21 caps and scored 2 goals again. He had a good pre-season, as you see. I bought him from like a top 4 Iranian side, you can say, as Fulad. Well, I didn't buy him, I got him on a free. Last season for Fulad, he played 18 times, scored 5 goals, got 4 assists, 1 man of the match, and a 7.29 rating, which is very good. So hopefully he can replicate it at Blackburn. As you can see, he's in the face pack, as he was in the Iranian World Cup squad. All the Iranians that have face packs have either the World Cup or have the World Cup jersey on, because I actually very much enjoyed watching Iran during the 2014 World Cup. Then we brought in Jonathan Parr, the Norwegian left back. Yes, from Ipswich and Crystal Palace formerly. He's a very good, well-rounded full-back, and I think he's just the replacement for Tommy Spur that we need. He's 27 years old, a bit younger than Tommy Spur, I think. He's played 13 times for Norway and 18 times for the under-21s, scoring no goals. I think he's got Premier League experience. Yeah, he played 15 times for Crystal Palace in the Premier League, and he's got good Norwegian experience, and hopefully he can work with Hangland in the defence, maybe. Yeah, he's a good signing, good backup. He got a 6.8 rating last season with 1 man of the match, 2 assists, and 20 appearances for Ipswich. So hopefully he can replicate that job as a backup with us. He's got good physicals, good mentals, and good technicals. The last signing of the season is Jonathan Walters. Yes, the Irishman. Now, I thought this was quite fitting, as I'm a big fan on Jonathan Walters in real life, as most of the players I brought in I am in real life. His mentals and physicals are absolutely amazing for his age, or mentals not for his age, and because hopefully you would expect people that are older to have good mentals. But yeah, technicals are good as well. I'm going to be playing him as a target man. I think he might be starting. I think he might be starting today. He's got a vast amount of Premier League experience. I think he scored more goals than Massa in the Premier League, or he's like the all-time top scorer for Stoke in the Premier League era. As I was watching the Stoke game today against Liverpool, 0-0, he played well. And he's performed very, very, very well in pre-season, as you can see that down there. Last season he scored 4 goals in 11 games and got 1 assist and 1 man of the match with a 6.82 average for Stoke, which is not bad for his age. I know he's only earning 6k, which I'm amazed by. He's a 32-year-old with 33 caps and 6 goals, and he only wanted 6k. I mean, Stoke are now in the Championship as well, but I was surprised he came. And the fitting thing is, he started his career at Blackburn, so maybe he could retire his career at Blackburn. Well, hopefully not too soon, because I got him till 2018. But it's really good to have another experienced player. So this year I've kind of gone and bought for experience and backup to last season, where we had a mishmash of players that weren't really cutting it. So the tactics I've changed around a bit, only a very slight bit. As you can see, we still got the goalkeeper and the 2 centre-backs and the defensive winger on support. And I think I changed that actually as well. And a winger on attack with the target man, a support and advanced forward attack. But in the midfield and the fullbacks have changed. The fullbacks are now inverted wing-backs. I'm testing to see how they work. They have worked for me before, but not in the way that you expect them to work, I guess. They don't actually cut in sometimes. It's a bit strange, but they work for me. Yes, we've got a defensive winger now on the right side of the pitch, as it kind of like evens out the whole team, I guess. Yeah, we got a roaming playmaker now in the midfield to kind of be like a box to box, but a more technical box to box. As after all, we're trying to be like a technical, physical side in a way that can do a bit of both. You know, hoof it up the pitch, but not actually can play nice football if they need to as well. Then we've actually brought Corey Evans, used to be centre defensive midfield, but now he's been brought into the midfield as a centre mid on defend, and that seemed to work this season more than it did last season. And we've changed our wide midfielder on attack to a winger on attack to fit Hal Robson-Kanu more. But that's I think we've gone to a counter mentality. I think that's already was like that, and these are the instructions now. We're slightly higher in defence, wider, prevent goalkeeper from kicking it short, use tighter marking, play out defence, and hit early cross. So not a lot to change there. So let's go into pre-season, because I don't want this to go over too long. We had a very good pre-season. I was a bit worried at the start when we drew 1-1 to Fleetwood, but it was okay in the end. They scored, then we scored. Coulter scored. 1-1 at Highbury. Yeah, you don't really need to know a lot about that. Yeah, just a good game. Is that Gokic, the Swansea player, the youth player? I just need to check that. Oh, sorry. No, it's not. It's someone else. It's some player that played in America for the academy. Anyways, getting sidetracked as I would normally do. Then in the next game, we beat my former team. I thought this would be quite fitting to play Melbourne City in a friendly as we could. I'd seen that we were in India for our pre-season, and we beat them 4-0. They've got a good team, actually. They do. Like Francic, good experience. And strangely enough, look, they bought Zulu, who I bought. It's kind of strange, isn't it? And they got some new good players as well. But that's strange that they bought Zulu when I did as well. So, yeah, we beat them 4-0. Jordan Rhodes got on the score sheet. Jonathan Waters on his debut scored 2 goals. And Nathan Delfonsu got a goal at the end as well. Then the next game, we played Buttle. And we beat them 6-0. Not a lot to talk about there. Some of the youngsters got a game. Devon Green, as you might have seen, got a hat-trick. Foddy Keitel scored, John O'Sullivan scored, and Jonathan Parr scored a beautiful goal. I might just have to show you that beautiful goal, because I think it was a beautiful goal. Yeah, this was it. Yeah, it's a bit dodgy, but it was a good goal. That was 6-0. Then after that, we beat Ross County 3-0. See, we're doing well, and I know these might be a tiny bit weaker sides, but they're kind of the lower end championship sides that we should really be beating, and we are technically. So Jonathan Waters and Nathan Delfonsu getting on the score sheet there. We dominated shots wise. After that, we only went and lost to Chelsea, I guess. I mean, what do you expect? It was the first time we failed to score a goal, and we let in more than one goal. And then we were at home. Nathan Redmond, who has made a transfer from Chelsea, got on the score sheet to Chelsea, so I say. And Diego Costa scored. We played very well, actually. Oh, got in the wrong game. We held out. We actually, I mean, possession-wise, we did crap. But shots, we got some shots on target. Who stood out? Shane Duffy, of course, got a 7 rating, so that was good. But we were overpowered, really. So that brings us finally onto the first game of the championship season against Cardiff City FC. And the other fixtures going on. It's supposed to be 17,176 tickets sold out of 31,154 capacity. The referee is Jeremy Simpson. Kickoff is 3 o'clock, and it's supposed to be 20 degrees with strong winds, which suits our style of play. And it looks like Cardiff are going to be playing a 4-4-2. This is the team. So I'm going to be starting Jason Steele in goal. It was really hard to pick between David Raya and Jason Steele, seeing that they're kind of two different goalkeepers in a way. Steele's more of a shot stopper, and Raya is more of a bit of Manuel Neuer. So I'm going to go with Steele because he was all right for us last season, and I think he's got more experience than Raya, and he's got experience. So yeah. Then we're going for Adam Henley as we all know, performed brilliantly last season, one of our standouts with a 6.7 average. Well, not standout, but he was a solid performer and got me to Welsh squad a few times for 4 caps. So he's going to be earning his place in the squad. Shane Duffy and Hanglin are starting. I would be starting Hanley, but Hanley has a suspension to fulfil, so Breda Hangland is getting a first early christening into the Championship today. And Jonathan Parr, our other Norwegian player, is starting in front of Olsen, who I think has not done as well, and Ryan Nyambi, who's actually not been around at pre-season due to the under 19s, I think under 19s Cup or England under 19 Cup thing. So he might have played today, but he didn't have the fitness. John O'Sullivan back to Romani, Corey Evans and Hal Robson-Kanu start in the midfield, with Jonathan Walters earning a place in the starting lineup and Jordan Rhodes as his strike partner. So hopefully, and then the bench is Raya, Nyambi, Olsen, Lau, Guthrie, Conway and Quita. So hopefully this team can go out there and beat Cardiff, especially as I'm a Swansea fan because I don't like Cardiff that much, and plus it would be great to get off with a win. So let's summit the team. I don't care if they're lacking matte finish. I'll turn it to extended. I'll turn the highlight speed down a bit. And Graham Jones is manager. Splitter, mate. Oh, sorry. He was assistant at Swansea. Bit of a splitter, sorry. We are favourites 5-4. Draw is 11-5 and Cardiff are 74. So they are... Manga is their star player. So let's continue. They're playing Macheda. Good player. Never really made it as a good player. A great player though. Lafondra. Good player. Good impact player, I guess. Was very good in the Premier League and Championship for Reading. Overall, just a great player. I actually remember when he played for Rochdale and Rotherham. That's sad. Noon, always been a good player. Whittingham, good player again. He's got England caps, under 21 England caps. I never knew that. Gunnison, who I'm a fan of because he's Icelandic and I do like Iceland. Pilkington, Maloney, Turner. Wow, is he still playing Ben Turner? Oh, it's different Ben Turner. Manga, as we saw. Fabio, yep, the twins, or one of the twins, ex-Man United and played 2 times for Brazil. And in goal, David Marshall, who should be playing for a Premier League team. And that's the bench I can't be bothered to go through. Let's do, please, Mick Phillips, can you please do the introductions? Thank you. And let's go to Team Talk and say, let's give the fans something to cheer for. And I'm going to say, I have the faith, because that always works, and I do have the faith in them. So let's start the match. They kick off. Turner passes to Equil Manga. They're getting early possession. And I moved my stats bar over here, just by the way, if you were surprised or scared. Don't know why you would be, but yeah. So it's 50-50 at the start. L7 has a chance to score from a free kick, but it blazes over the bar. It's very 50-50 at the moment. Well, not possessions-wise, but shots and chances-wise. Henley has a throw-in. Gets it to Romani. Can he run into the box? He gets tackled, but Evans is there. Can he find a quick little pass? He does, to Romani again. Finds O'Sullivan with Henley on the overlap. Can he find the ball in? He does, and Walters is there. Hits the bar, and it goes out for a corner as Manga clears. Good start, Walters. So Hangeland from the corner. He tries to get back in, but Macheda intercepts, and there could be a counter on here from Lafondra if he can get it, but good header by Henley, I think it was, and a good interception by Duffy. And that's the end of the highlight. So hopefully this season we can do well. Tell me your thoughts on how you think we can do after this game. I don't know. Macheda tries a long shot and it goes over the bar. So yeah, tell me how you think I can do. Robson-Kanu with the corner tries to find the head of no one actually really. O'Sullivan, will he try the long shot? He finds Robson-Kanu in a good position, and Walters is there again. Couldn't reach it though. And it could be a counter, but Hangeland is there to clear. He gets it back in. And Walters wins it to Romani, to Evans, and then gets it back in. That's a poor ball by Parr. But Duffy intercepts again. Walters, you're there. He gets it again to Romani. To Evans. This is working well, actually, isn't it? Romani. Can he find a ball? No, he gets tackled by Whittam, but Henley is there to sweep up the ball. Romani to Evans. Find the ball. Oh, why are you shooting there? You had a pass on to number 27. Mr. Hal Robson-Kanu. Don't know what to change, if anything. Oh, don't let Lafondra. Oh, you're just letting him in. Oh, good defend. No, I'm not going to say good defending because it's not. It was lucky. And Henley clears. Oh, sorry, I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment. Fabio. To Pilkington. To Gunnison. Oh, come on, you could have read that overlap and he's going to cross it in low. Steele, what are you doing? You should have caught that. And Macheda is there to get the rebound. And we drop to 22nd as it's 1-0. Great start. Oh, Steele, you should have caught that. Why? It's not the start to the season I wanted. So let's see how easy it was to catch. Oh, you should have caught that, and you punched it away as well. Should have punched it better away. And who's marking Macheda? Not good defending at all. Hopefully we can get back into this quickly. Don Rhodes has been a bit ineffectual at the moment. Very ineffectual. I'll have to change something up. Parr gets it to Robson-Kanu. To Walters. To Romani. You got the overlap? Oh, no, you don't. Evans. Come on, find the ball. To Walters. Come on, Rhodes, make the run. Oh, why aren't you making the run, Rhodes? What's happened? And over the top to Lafondra again. Oh, they're getting Lafondra in. Oh, and he goes over the bar. I need to change something up front, really, because something is not working. I'm not going to change actually a lot. I'm going to say assertively, I expect to see a much better showing from you, and I'm going to say passionately, I want you to prove everyone something. You need to prove you the point. Yeah, prove a point, because you did score loads last season. So why can't you do it this season? That's what I'm telling Mr. Rhodes there. Parr to Walters. Can he get it down? He does bring it down. He finds Henley, who passes it to O'Sullivan. Oh, come on. Easily intercepted, but Duff, again, easily intercepts. Come on. Let's create something. I might just passionately say encourage. Jordan Rhodes, what are you playing at 6.2 when you scored tons last season? Come on, close him down. Come on. He doesn't have all the space in the world to Whittingham. Tries a long shot and still parries it away. Oh, that's funny because we have a guy called Parr. O'Sullivan clears. Whittingham tries to find someone in the box, but Steele is there to catch it. And he does. Steele, come on. Parr, come on. Let's do something. Romani finds Walters. To Rhodes. Come on, do something. Don't shoot from there. O'Sullivan, now get in the box. From across. Walters, oh, come on. Get across again. Get across. Rhodes, oh, comes off of Turner. Good play. We've got more possession and we're playing well. Robson-Kanu with a corner. To Rhodes. Oh, and Marshall has to just tip it behind the post. Good corner that was. Robson-Kanu tries it to Rhodes again, but he can't get there, and I think he's going to go out for a throw-in. Maybe we'll get something from here. No, we won't. You know what I'm going to change? I'm going to change the sides of which the strikers are striking from. So now you are going to become a target man on support, and Rhodes, you are going to become a advanced forward on attack, and that's how we're going to play. No, to spice it up a little bit, you know. O'Sullivan with a free kick and it hits the wall. Henley, Walters. Oh, come on, don't let Lafondra get it. Come on, tackle. Gunnison. Oh, that's the end of the highlight. Fabio to Gunnison. To Whittingham. Come on, close down to Macheda. Come on. Oh, come on. Baloney. Henley intercepts. Good. Don't do anything silly. Walters. To Rhodes. Come on, go back to Walters or someone. Or just go the way. Oh, don't just get tackled. That's poor. That is really poor from Rhodes. I should be taking him off, really, but he's a good striker. Oh, stop letting them have it. Noon. He's got plenty of space to find in the box. Oh my god, what are we marking there? He could have just ran in and scored. I think I'll make my first substitution. Parr is going to be coming off for Olsen. That's the first, and I'm going to... Hopefully things will change as they passionately encourage. I might take Waters off at the 80th. And he's had his chance. I'm going to take off Walters. O'Sullivan is coming off, and Conway's going to come on as well. Gunnison with a long throw. Hangland intercepts. But Gunnison still got it. To Rowles. Never heard of him before. And it goes over the bar. Hopefully we can get something from this. Koita. And his first thing he does is give a header straight to Whittingham. Great start. Macheda, Evans intercepts, and it's back to Steele. Hopefully Steele can ignite an attack, maybe. Koita finds Rhodes. That's a good go. Howell Robson Carnu, come on. Oh, don't shoot, you person. Bad person, you annoying person. Oh, and that looks overload. I'm just going to overload. Conway. All the signs were good for the start of the season, but no, we don't do good. Apparently, nothing good happens. Evidence. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I just said don't shoot. And I think that's going to be the end of the game, really, unless something magical happens. But I'm slightly doubting anything magical will happen. Fabio Gunnarsson. Riles finds Noon in tons of space. Duffy, come on, no, get up. Conway, go to Conway. Koita, come on, find Rhodes or someone. Don't. Oh, that was piss poor. Koita, come on, get it down for Rhodes. Oh, I just. Oh. You know, that is the most frustrating game. No, actually, Sunderland versus Swansea was, but that's another story as well. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm going to actually say that's very disappointing. I'm not happy with you out there. Not at the start I wanted. That puts us in last, or not last, 23rd, sorry. Strangely enough, no team won by more than one goal. Dodgy. And only 2 teams failed to score. Oh, 3. Great. I'm good at maths, you know. So it's 1-0 here at Cardiff. Well, you're not here at Cardiff, but here at the Ewood Park against Cardiff. Not the start I wanted. Wait, who wants transfers? No one's having Lau, okay? I need him. So that's a loss in our first game of the season. Not good. I'm gonna meet you back probably for 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll meet you back. I'm gonna say the MK Dons game, because they may be a worse team than Wolves this season, and hopefully we may be able to get a win. So we'll meet you back at the MK Dons game in 8 games time. I'll leave you in 23rd position with a loss to Cardiff on the first game of the season. I've been the Philosopher 24. This is Blackburn Rovers and kicking off, and I'm out.